3 years ago, I wrote one word in a notebook: joy. At the time, I thought I was writing down something I'd lost. Now I realize I was writing down an invitation. I no longer wake up wondering where my joy went, because I know exactly how to come back to it. And it all started with sitting on the sofa with a notebook, asking myself, how do I want to feel? So this week, I'd love to invite you to create your very own joy map. Every morning before work, I started asking myself one question: what would make today feel good? Not productive, not efficient, good, joyful. Some mornings the answer came easily. Take a different drive to the office, sitting quietly in my office with nothing but the hum of the light above me, reading, walking, creating. And then other mornings I sat there completely blank. And that kind of surprised me. So I grabbed my notebook. I wrote one word right in the middle: me. Then I drew branches like a mind map. Every new branch was something that made me feel joy. So this week, I'd love to invite you to make your own joy map. It's incredibly simple. Just grab a blank sheet of paper, write one word in the middle: me. Now start drawing branches. On every branch, write something you have loved, something that makes you lose track of time, something that makes you smile, something that makes you feel alive. Don't worry if you haven't done it in years, and don't judge the list. Just remember and use color. Have fun with color. Every time I wrote something, I started remembering myself. I used to love playing the piano or the Glock. Love walking the dogs, swimming. I love fresh flowers. I love taking photographs of sunsets and sunrises, time with my grandbabies, anything that made me lose track of time. No judgment, no editing, just remembering. It became my joy map. That's what the joy map does. It reminds you that the person you're looking for is still there. And then I shared it with hundreds of women inside the program I created called Rekindle Your Inner Spark. And something beautiful happened. Women started painting again. Another one picked up the guitar she abandoned 20 years earlier. Someone else started baking on Sundays. Someone had a garden that she refreshed. Someone planted flowers, someone danced in the kitchen. None of them had to reinvent their lives. They simply began creating little pockets of joy. Little by little, they started feeling like themselves again. One woman even called me after sitting down at her piano for the first time in years. She was crying. Not because she played beautifully and not because she was sad, but because she'd remembered who she used to be while she played, and it just filled her with so much joy. And then life got busy and I almost stopped. Every time I chose something joyful, there was this little voice: you should be working. You have responsibilities. People need you. For 30 years, my identity had been taking care of everyone else, so joy felt a little indulgent until I noticed something. The days I protected those tiny pockets of joy, I was a better person. I was happier. I was a better wife, a better friend. I had more patience. I was more creative, less reactive. I wasn't taking anything away from the people I loved. In fact, I was bringing a better version of myself to them. Finding joy didn't start with some huge life change. I didn't have to go on a retreat or a vacation. I didn't have to quit my business. It started with a small pocket of time. Every day, I would walk on our property, 44 acres with trees and trails, and my dogs. But I found that I was walking, but my mind was somewhere else. Working, meetings, problems, emails, planning, producing. So one day I left my phone inside. And for that walk, everything changed. No podcasts, no solving problems, no planning the day. I simply walked. I noticed the birds that I didn't notice, and the sun was hitting my face differently. Actually, that's how it felt. I could actually feel the difference. I felt a sense of calm, and with it, a hint of joy. Nothing changed overnight, but something had begun. I felt a little quieter, a little lighter, a little more like me. And a few months later, I discovered there was actual science behind what I'd accidentally started. Forest bathing is lowering cortisol, a calmer nervous system. But at the time, I just thought I was walking my dogs. Those quiet walks helped me realize something I wasn't expecting. I hadn't forgotten joy. I had simply stopped making room for it. Over the next 18 months, those tiny moments changed everything. The more I understood what energized me, the easier it became to see what was draining me. Every one of those little branches led me back to a version of myself I'd almost forgotten. And that's why I hope you'll make one too. Then choose just one branch, one thing, 10 minutes this week, that's it. In fact, that's exactly what my weekly joy experiences are all about. Each week I try one simple experience that reminds me to make room for joy again, and I share it with you. So I'd love for you to choose one from your joy map and do the same, because joy doesn't usually return through massive change. It returns through tiny moments that remind you who you've always been. I'd love to hear one thing that's going on your joy map. Share it in the comments. I read every one, and your idea might remind someone else of something they've forgotten too. And if you're looking for more simple ways to reconnect with yourself, that's exactly what this channel is about. At the heart of it all, you matter, and you deserve to have room and make room for joy in your life. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.